Okay, we are here with the first of our series of the things that make America great and the people who make America great. And I'm going to start with Paulo. Paulo, where are you from?
Brazil.
Brazil. And how long have you been in America?
13 years.
All right, now Paulo, we are at literally my house next door, and you bought this. This has been a foreclosed house. You bought it at auction about, what is it, 3 months ago now? 2 months ago?
May 20, so yeah,
almost 3 months ago. And every single day, as you can see from here, there's the new windows in versus the old siding. You have been working inside this house. Can we go in and take a look?
Come on in.
All right. So this house, so as you can see, this house had rooms that were already set up and so forth, and you have completely stripped the inside of this house. In fact, you filled up, how many dumpsters would you say you filled up over the last couple of months?
Probably 6.
So you filled up 6 dumpsters, stripping the wood, stripping lead paint, stripping anything that was bad on it. And you've been here 5 or 6 days a week?
Sometimes 7 days.
Sometimes 7 days. And all of this stuff, you can tell there's the old parts of the house. All of this is new construction, new beams, new boards. You can see traces of the old stuff. You've got your skill saw set here, and every day I hear the generator running. Rain or sun, you are in here working hot days, cold days, sometimes alone, sometimes with a crew.
Right, yeah. I mean, in order to get it done, it don't matter how the weather is, you know. You gotta use the days. If it's a good day, you do inside. If it's bad outside, I mean, you gotta use the weather.
And you're planning on renting this house out once you're done?
Yeah, eventually.
All right, how much would you say, how long have you been doing carpentry and this type of work? Were you trained in it? Is it something you knew in Brazil, or is it something you picked up here?
No, I learned it all here. I started, used to do roofing.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, one trade leads to another. As you do roofing, sometimes the wood itself underneath, it's all bad. So you gotta do a little carpentry, do a little siding. So one thing leads to another. You ended up learning more and more. And this is what I am now. And
this is what you are, building and restoring houses. Those stairs look nice. And again, you're here, it's about 1 o'clock today. How late would you say you're going to be working today?
7:30, 8 o'clock.
7:30, 8 o'clock. I thought, now you're going to be taking a Labor Day off? Are you going to be working through the weekend?
I'll be doing the siding this weekend.
So this weekend, are you going to take any time off? I don't think I've seen more than a day or two in the last 2 months that you've not been here.
The faster I get it done, the faster I can move on. I mean, it would take time having a tenant here, find another project to work on it. So in between, that will be my rest time.
So basically, the plan is to finish renovating this place, find a tenant, put a tenant in here, then find another house, and do the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
And how many times have you done this so far? Is this your first? Is this your second?
My 4th project.
Your 4th project. And I mean, it's a lot of work. I've never seen a man working the way you work. You're just, I'm going to get it done, I'm going to get it done, I'm going to get it done.
It's, you know, if you focus on something, if you don't know, ask people, look it up. I even use YouTube if I have to, if I don't know something. So I can get it done. And
now, how long do you think it's going to take you before this place is ready to go?
I'm planning on getting it done by end of November.
End of November. So you put in a 5-month investment of your time, and of course the money for the wood, the money for the materials. You had to haul out all the old stuff, and I mean that was, like I said, dumpster after dumpster after dumpster. You must have had that dumpster emptied a dozen times easy.
It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. I know it's hard. I got my daughter, I got family. Sometimes they're like, you're working too much, but like I said, I'll have the time. Usually that's how it works for me. I'll go all the way to the end of the year, and then when it comes to winter, that's when I look and I search for a property so I have more time to spend with the family. The days are not long anyways. 4 o'clock it's dark, so you can only do so much.
And how old are you?
29.
You're 29 years old, and you've managed to do this. And again, you've been in the U.S. how many years?
13 years.
13 years, 29 years old. You've learned it all from being here since you were 16. Well, I've taken you away from your work, so I'm going to let you get back to it. But I want to thank you for your time, and thank you for letting me see what you've been doing in here.
Yeah, and you're welcome to come once it's done, so you can see how it came out, the whole thing.
All right, so we're going to come back in November, maybe we might even do one more video in between to show you how things come along. Paulo, thank you again for your time.
Thank you.